Hey everyone, welcome to the Popverse. I am Martin, and it is Emerald City Comic Con 2026. There are so many fantastic things going on, but I am very privileged today to be able to sit down with the absolutely amazing and talented actor, Sophie Nélisse. You will know her from Yellowjackets and Heated Rivalry. She's also got a new film called Whistle that is out, and I am excited to be able to sit down and ask you questions. Sophie.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for being here. So I am curious as to right now, what do you find to be more fun, cannibalism or gay hockey?
Gay hockey is more fun. Cannibalism is a little dark. But yeah, and I have a big sports background, so anything that involves sports is my cup of tea.
That's amazing. So you have a sports background, but as an actor, you're building out a really significant resume in horror.
Mm-hmm.
You were in 47 Meters Down, Uncaged.
Yeah.
And there is not just drama, but there is horror aspects, thriller aspects that come about from Yellowjackets. You've got your new film that's Whistle with Corin Hardy, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So do you find that you like to move between genres or blend genres? Like, where do you feel comfortable or happy right now as an actor?
I don't necessarily have any. I kind of want to be able to do as much different genres as possible, actually. I definitely think that Yellowjackets has opened the doors to the horror market, which is a very fun genre to be in. You get to let out so much steam and all that anger that's kind of been pent up within yourself, and yeah, it's a great space to release all of those emotions, but it is like very heavy-handed scenes that can take an emotional and physical toll. So I would be very curious to try romance, to try comedy, action. Like I'm a big action movie fanatic, so I kind of just want to try to tiptoe in every different sphere.
What's your go-to action?
Well, I guess I don't know if it's like action. Like, I do love the Batman series.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a preference toward a Batman, or are you kind of, because Batman's been expressed in so many different ways, or do you just love the variety of?
I love them all. I can't choose, and and I'm always excited to see who's going to come next.
With iconic characters and various actors that get to portray them, is there a character that you want to that's just kind of itching to come out of you?
I mean, I have been told that I would be a good Mystique, and I can kind of see that. So I'm just throwing that out there in the universe.
Please tell me that you've got somebody who's trying to get you in there, because with all of the things resetting in the Marvel universe, the multiverse and all of that, that would be amazing.
I know, that would be kind of fun. So I'm just like putting the word out there to the universe.
That would be so cool. I'm all for it. So with Whistle, that recently had its premiere. It's been at some film festivals and out there. Is that getting a larger release anytime soon?
I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely think it'll be available on streaming platforms. Mm-hmm. We just had our theater release in the States, and in Canada. And I mean, it's hard. Horror right now is such a competitive field. I think it came out like prior to Scream, which kind of obviously was like the one that people were very excited to go see. So I guess it somehow flew maybe a little under the radar, but I think it did really well, and it'll definitely be available on streaming platforms sometime soon.
Yeah, and Corin Hardy's got a real stable foot in the horror world, having come from The Nun and prior works from that. So it feels like with him as a director and you starring in this film, that should have a wide release.
Yes, hopefully, we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, excellent. So there's actually a film that kind of got lost around the pandemic time, The Kid Detective, that you were in, and that film's really gained a huge cult following.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering how you feel about being in something that is such a genuine film and really interesting that kind of got lost at that time? Like as an artist, actor, was that kind of hard to I guess feel the pandemic kind of close in around such good pieces of work?
Yeah, I mean the pandemic definitely did kind of come in and sidetrack a lot of the things that we had envisioned for that movie. I mean, at the end of the day, it's I'm a firm believer in, like, not everything happens for a reason, but like it is what it is, and I mean, I'm very proud of that movie. Working with Adam Brody was just such a treat. He's such a kind, funny human being. And it's the reality of movie making. There's so much content out there. I feel like there's a lot of shows that I watch that kind of, when I talk to my friends, no one have heard about it. There's so much that gets kind of like lost into the oblivion, and I think that's a reality that we have to kind of be prepared for and mentally ready for coming into a project that, as much as we care about the script and as much as we believe in it, sometimes it just doesn't go as planned. But I'm happy because I do feel that I keep getting talked about that movie. Like, even to this day, a lot of people come up to me and are like, "Oh my God, I'm such a fan of that movie." And so it's still out there. It's still available for people to watch and enjoy. And who knows? Like, maybe it will have a raise in popularity in like 5 years to come. Like, you never really know. So I'm just, as long as I did my best and I worked hard and I'm proud, then it's kind of like up to the universe to do its thing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Yeah, I wish more people went and saw that movie.
There's been a few films that kind of got lost during the pandemic that have had little bumps recently, and it kind of seemed like The Kid Detective was one of those, that it just gets this little surge, and that word of mouth starts to push it out again, and more people get to be fans of it, so that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I've got one last question for you. I'm curious about what you're geeking out on right now, or what you're enjoying that's something that you are not in.
I've been actually rewatching, I've been watching for the first time ever Sex and the City.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I find is it's a cult classic. I feel like every woman in their teens, 20s, 30s, maybe more 20s or 30s should watch that show. And I was, everyone's always talked about it, and I never gotten around to watch it. And so it's been my recent discovery that I've been kind of obsessed with.
That's amazing. I forget how many seasons they had before they relaunched it as well. So
right, I don't know.
7 seasons?
Yeah, 7, a good amount. So I'm at season 2 right now, so I'm in for a treat.
Yeah, that's great. Knowing that there's that much out there, just the joy of being able to explore that. And those first times are always great, so it's amazing. Sophie Nélisse, thank you so very much for being here. I really appreciate you. This is a special treat to have you here. Make sure you check out Heated Rivalries. It's going to be coming out with season 2, hopefully.
Yes.
And then there's going to be a season 4 of Yellowjackets. That's coming really soon. The film Whistle is out there in theaters. Make sure you go check that out. Sophie Nélisse, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.